Right, YouTube, it's Whale Sly, and under no circumstances I recommend trying that unless you are in a adequate four-wheel drive, if not a modified four-whale drive vehicle. My partner's colleague got stuck in that road this morning and her car was floating as she exited. As she got out, she walked away and her car was picked up later. It's not just the depth of the water, it's the speed of it. I just don't recommend going through water that deep. It's just ludicrous. I had to stop recording because as I came out the other side, a police car pulled up on top of the hill with his blue lights on. And then when I got to him, he was waving his arms, and you know, we won't comment about that. But stupidly, people follow in suit. There's always that saying, isn't there? Do as I say, not as I do. So 3 cars followed me, and as I got to the police car, I looked in my mirror, and the car behind me had stopped, which meant the 2 cars behind him were unable to carry on going, so therefore they are now stuck, as well as the first car. And I couldn't video it because the police were not too happy that I went through. But as I say, this is a Citroen Picasso. I refer to it as the Citroen. As much as I say it's shit, I love this car. The battery is inside the car, under the front passenger seat, and the air intake is just underneath the windscreen on the passenger side, and that's about 3 foot off the ground. So I'm good up to about 2 foot of water. Anything more than 2 foot, which is a hell of a lot more than a normal car. It's slightly higher than an average car, but not a lot, not enough height to go crazy through water. But only knowing the current, I mean that was fast flowing water, it wasn't that deep. It was probably just above the door seals on the bottom, but it's obviously the speed of it. And as I got sort of 3/4 of the way, I did lose traction and have to go from my crawling speed at 2nd gear, enough to, you know, push the bow through, you know, create the bow wave. When I lost traction, I did have to drop it in first and floor it, because all 4 wheels did lift off the ground, and I started to drift left with the water pushing me. So again, if I was a normal driver, I probably would have panicked, floated into the side of the road, dropped the clutch, lost the revs, you know, and had water going up the exhaust. So yeah, that's what it looks like to drive through a flooded road in a standard car. And I just want to emphasise to people, don't try it. It's not worth risking. Your insurance aren't going to pay out. The police aren't going to like you. Your car can tip over. You can get hit by a tree, a log floating, or another car. You know, you're wasting the paramedic time, the ambulance time. You may moan at me, you know, for doing it myself, but I'm fit and healthy enough to get out and walk out. Where a lot of people in that circumstance could cause a lot more trouble for themselves and other people. But I've been through water before, that deep, and I know what I'm doing in this car. I wouldn't go through anything deeper, and I wouldn't do it in any other car. I only done it in this car because, as I say, the air intake is just under the windscreen, about 3 foot off the ground, and the battery is obviously in the car. Otherwise, don't risk it. There was a BMW there last time, stranded in the middle. Nice 30 grand's worth of brand new BMW. Probably 2-3 computers, hefty fuse boxes, all nice and low to the ground for a comfortable ride. No good for water. As for the Citroen, the beast, she's good to go. Right, till next time, YouTube. Take care, respect the weather, and please be careful on the roads, because it is dangerous out there.